I'm revealing my age now.
This video is sponsored by Cruiseman's Garage Honda Goldwing Maintenance Video Series.
Well, good morning, everybody. Cruiseman here at Einstein's. I haven't done a motovlog in quite a while. So I thought this morning, I'm still trying to see if I can get this Rode wireless microphone to work with this Insta360, and it did work. I'm just trying to get the audio levels adjusted and everything. If you're new to the channel, this is something I do periodically. I'm turning on my headset right now, trying to see if I can get Apple CarPlay to come up. So I'm just heading home from my morning coffee at Einstein's, and I am disappointed that I didn't do this yesterday or day before, because we had a couple of days of really beautiful riding weather here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Clear skies, no wind, 75 degrees, just beautiful. And now the clouds are back. Looks like it's going to start raining again. But what the heck? Give us a chance to catch up, let you know what's going on. I am finishing up. I know I told you in the last Crown and Comments that I wasn't going to be doing very many more product review videos. I had already committed to doing the Ace Pro for Insta360, and one of the videos I had agreed to do for them was to compare the Ace Pro to the GoPro 12. So I'm still working on that video, and I hope to have it done today. God, is that guy... I hate it when people pull out into the intersection like that. People do that when they're coming in from the side too. They creep out, and I don't know if they're coming or if they're staying and waiting until I get by or not. I had already agreed to do this video comparing the GoPro 12 to the Insta360, and I have been compiling my findings. I've been working on both of those cameras, testing them. Of course, I have a lot of experience with the GoPro 10, but I only recently obtained a GoPro 12, so I've been using that as my camera to test and review and compare to the Insta360 Ace Pro. So if any of you are in the market for a new action camera, and you've narrowed your choices down between the Insta360 Ace Pro and the GoPro Hero 12, that video might offer some insight for you. I'll tell you which one I think is the best choice and for whom. So like I say, we got 2 or 3 days, or 4 days really, of really nice riding weather. And it's not a bad day today. It's 61 degrees right now. So it's not like it's cold, it's just not as pretty as it was yesterday. I mean, yesterday we had clear blue skies. It was a little windy yesterday, but we had like 2 days in a row with 0 wind. It was perfect. And most of you know that Robert was able to come over, and we got the traction tip-over protection installed on his bike. That video, by the way, has done extremely well. Very pleased with the installation and the video itself, how well people have received the video. And if you have opted to purchase the traction tip over protection for your Goldwing, put it in the comments down below. I'd like to know if it's something that you have considered or that you have purchased. I am trying a little bit different microphone placement this morning. Previously, when I used this microphone, I had the microphone mounted directly in front of my mouth, and it would actually kind of tickle my nose. The dead cat would tickle my nose and my mouth. Plus, I think it was just a little too close to my mouth for the sound to come out. It was coming out, it didn't sound right. What I've done is I've moved it about 1.5 inches to 2 inches to my left, your right. It's still pretty close to my mouth, but it's not directly in front of my mouth. So I'm hoping the sound quality comes out okay. I actually have 4 different Insta360 cameras now. The cameras that are manufactured or sold through Insta360. They're not all 360-degree cameras. This one on my handlebars is. But the rest of them are just more like traditional action cameras, even though they do have some unique features. Actually getting a little bit of mist on the windshield. I don't know if that's getting on the camera lens or not. So let me know in the comments down below if you are able to ride where you live. Is the weather decent enough? I know if you guys are in Florida and Georgia and the southern states, you're probably still able to ride like we are here. But I don't know if we're going to be able to next week. It's supposed to get cold again. We'll just see. And that's the way it is in Dallas-Fort Worth. You'll get some very nice days, and then you'll get some crappy days. You just don't know what you're going to get. But we'll usually get a few days a month where we can ride. And that's where we are right now. So I'm going to pull into Shipley's Donuts, pick up a couple of glazed donuts for Ricky. She likes the glazed donuts. And you'll notice, I think what I've mentioned once before, there's a little can on the outside of the window where you place the order for tips. And I think it's ridiculous that you should have to tip for someone to just hand you a donut through a window. Go ahead and open up my face mask. And it'd be interesting to know the difference in the sound when my face mask is open compared to closed, because I see in my ears it seems like I'm getting a lot of echo. And it may even be overmodulating, but now it sounds, my voice sounds normal. It doesn't sound muffled. Open the trunk up. Hello. I just need 2 glazed. That's all. I think 2 glazed donuts are now like $3 or something. It's ridiculously expensive for donuts. Used to be able to get a dozen donuts for $3. Okay.
1 free glaze for you.
Oh, thank you. How much? Thank you. She even gave me a free donut. I've never had that before. That's a new one. Thank you. I guess I could have tipped her since she gave me a free donut. But it was $2.90, so $3 for 2 glazed donuts. What do you pay for donuts in your area? Are you paying that much? Seems a little steep. They are good donuts though. I don't know if you have Shipley's where you live. They have them all over the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. They're pretty popular here. There's donuts on every corner here. Mostly owned by Koreans. Koreans are really big into donuts. I don't know if you know that or not, but even in South Korea, donuts are super popular. So, what's your favorite donut shop? I am not a big fan of Dunkin' Donuts. They never seem that fresh to me. I just don't think they're that good anymore. I used to love them when I was a kid. And I don't know if do they still make the actual Dunkin' Donut that has the little handle on it? And that's where the name came from. It used to be, had this little tip on it that you would hold and you would dunk it in your coffee, and that's where the name Dunkin' Donuts came from. I'm not sure if they even make that donut anymore. So some of you may be old enough to remember that, but that was the original Dunkin' Donut, was this donut with a little nub on it that you could hold with your finger and dunk it into the coffee to... Anyway, I'm revealing my age now. I would like to take a second, kind of a public service announcement for those of you that own my Goldwing maintenance videos. I have recently announced that you can move over to my new OTT platform, which is much easier to use, and I did offer that. There was a free upgrade that I was offering for a limited time. That ended at the end of January. Unless you purchased my videos within the past 90 days. If you purchased in the last 90 days and you send me the receipt and it has the date of purchase, you'll still get a free upgrade to the OTT platform. If you purchased prior to that, it's only $24 to move over to the OTT platform, and it's not compulsory. You can continue to use video on demand like you have been all along. So it's not like I'm forcing you to upgrade for $24. It's purely an option to you. You'll just get access to the new platform. You can still access the old platform if you want to. It's going to be there for the foreseeable future. I don't know what Vimeo's long-term plans are, but as long as they're offering the video on demand, I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to just access both if you want, but you will have different login information. Your credentials to log in to video on demand are different than they are for OTT. And I know I've received some comments and I've seen some posts on Facebook where people are complaining that they purchased my videos and now they can't access the videos. And I think what's happening is they're going to the new OTT website and they can't get logged in. And that's because they haven't upgraded yet, and they're trying to log into the new website using their old credentials. I did send out an email to explain this process to everyone. I hope everyone had registered with my website. I know everybody did not register. There are people that have my videos that never took the time to register, so I don't know how to reach them. So I will be putting out a short video specifically explaining this new process, and I'll post that to my video on demand and my OTT website, which will not require you to be logged in. You'll be able to go to there and see that video, and it will explain this whole process. I know there are growing pains with this new platform, but everybody that's upgraded and moved OTT so far, I've had nothing but good comments. Everybody seems to really like it and think that it's an improvement over the video on demand system. So basically, I have two different platforms, video on demand and OTT. And if you have my video on demand videos, you will need to get log in. You'll need to upgrade or register with the new OTT platform if you want to use that. Okay. I am now home. Thanks for joining me today. If you liked this video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. It really does help my rankings. And I will see you on another Cruiseman's Garage video coming soon. So remember what I always say, ride often and ride safe. And I have a new saying that I got from a friend of mine, and I really think it's appropriate. And that is, you don't stop riding motorcycles when you get old. You get old and you stop riding motorcycles. Y'all have a good day.